好，谢谢。
你好。
Walter。
哎。
Very hot.
哎，你好。
10 minutes. Goodness gracious. Be a little early. Just 2-2. I did a 2-2-2 at one point, but then I got like a 1-1, and I'm probably barely a 2-2 again. I might be surprise myself. I'll help the character recognition before I leave, and then I'll be at least a 2-2.
Yeah.
Which is, you're gonna meet Stowe. You met Justin Stowe. He's like, of course he's Chinese from our team, but like he is a 4-4, which is like you can speak the language and not be a 4-4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's pretty good, and he's
because it's all character.
A little crazy like you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but I literally make it up as I go.
Yeah, he does too. And get stuff done, so it works out really well.
I'm just here to blow stuff up.
I'm here to have fun making robots.
Well, that was the cool thing yesterday. They wanted us to like fly them and stuff, but like I get really sick with FPV.
Oh, how do they? That's the thing they got to deal with. Them. You're not the only one.
So that was one of the things they were talking about is when they weeded people out of the process, like people get really sick.
Interesting.
I have a Meta Quest 3 or whatever.
Yeah, you were saying that.
And like some games I can play, and some games I just get really sick. Like a lot of the like motion games, I just get really sick. So like they wanted people to try them on and fly around a little bit yesterday, but like the last thing I'm gonna do is put FPV on.
Like the end of your day.
Well, I could do quad, like ISR stuff, like a very stable platform.
But not the weird flipping around and
gimbal based essentially.
I mean, I was doing a simulator. I mean, I did the simulator. I mean, I can fly them ish. I did the simulator. It's like you got to think differently because when you fly when you do an aircraft, a certain thing happens when you
pitch
give it.
yaw,
that works as soon as you tilt a frigate FPV, and then all of a sudden your pitch and yaw are now switched. You're like
upside down. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna die.
There was a guy out there that was building one that's like a styrofoam one.
Oh.
It's a full up styrofoam with some fixed. It's like a fixed one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like an air hog. If you remember those.
I do remember.
Like, you need to bring an air hog back.
That's awesome. Hey, did you like Ming?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Ming's pretty cool, right?
That's who was flying him.
He's freaking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's some 3D printed like drop stuff too. Like,
yeah, he needs more wings.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they had 100 wings, they'd have 1,500 people. No problem.
See, that's what I was going to do is work on helping them connect and innovate. And I got
in reality, they don't need to do that. They don't need help.
They need help to connect.
They need resources
from their system. They're not the smarts, but like
they need to diversify and more resources. So
connect.
So because then they pull more people.
And then they know how to share. Like I did this great thing. How am I going to tell someone about it?
They also they need to diversify. You can't if I get sick, the last thing they should do is send me away because I can't fly at a certain time.
Yeah, that's true.
They should tell me I need to go learn something else.
That's true. Yeah.
You're turning away 60% of your students. That's crazy.
That's great. Good point. Very cool. It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's so funny.
I know. It was hard to get to. Like explaining to a cab driver, because from the HSR station we had to get a cab driver because we could not figure out the Uber station.
Oh no.
Yeah, we had to cancel my Uber because we couldn't figure it out, and then we were able to just like tell him like we need to go to this pin. And he's like looking around all this stuff. It worked pretty well. We got there. It was not bad. I just put it in his phone in Google Maps.
Oh, yeah, that worked out.
Yeah, I was like, drive me here. Okay.
You know what's funny? In India or in Thailand, that had to happen on a couple before I got the Grab app. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, he was just put it in my thing. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just put it in yours. It's easy to find. You can read it.
Yeah, you can read it just fine.
Yeah.
Like I can map associate. Like this is easy.
That's gas. Oh, for scooters. Yeah, dude, the scooter gangs are here. My family, Mark used to live here with his family, and they would drive around with their family on the scooter. Like,
I've seen that, like
4 or 5 people on the scooter.
4 dudes on
You're
the
like,
scooter.
what the?
They're just a lot smaller, like even with Americans, like you're not gonna fit on the scooter.
You know what I'm saying? Not as many. Fair. Not as many. But you're right.
You go down to Alabama, you're not gonna fit more than one dude on a scooter.
Barely one dude on there.
You're at max weight.
We could barely fit one dude in our tractor, man. That is 100% true. You are right.
The mower you work with, that's not manned. Like there's somebody driving it, right? Like they're
No,
like
it's autonomous. Yeah, totally autonomous.
Yeah.
So they will drive it to position. Like, have you ever stood on like drive it over and then like get on the back and stand on a little pop down platform and then like a little joystick over to it. Then they get out and they said they get the tablet out and they go play and then it drives itself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The first one.
And it's got a memory, right? So as soon as you've set one, you don't have to reset that every time.
No, it knows every time. It remembers the fields forever. Matter of fact, we have plans to take the fields and run optimizations in the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, 谢谢。
OK。 好。谢谢。
谢谢，再见。
拜拜。No, please.
Oh, okay.
谢谢。谢谢。